This week on Screenhawks.
And Hawktaku. A young girl gets lost in a spiritual world with wacky fun characters and spirited away.
After moving into a new home with their father, Satsuki and Mei befriend the mystical Totoro and My Neighbor Totoro.
Sophie gets thrown into the middle of a war where she meets a wizard on the run in Howl's Moving Castle. Hey everyone, I'm your host Nick Coughlin from Screenhawks.
I'm Denea from Hawktaku.
And I'm Ethan Langett from Hawktaku. This week, Screenhawks and Hawktaku have joined forces to bring you one of the biggest events in pop culture history since Avengers Endgame.
I was gonna say the Jonas Brothers coming back, but no, that works too.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about our favorite Studio Ghibli movies, as well as going over Hayao Miyazaki's career, something a lot of you have been requesting.
So without further ado, let's dive into some of the worlds Miyazaki has created.
Chihiro and her parents are currently moving into a new home. On their way there, her parents make a detour into an abandoned amusement park. So, as responsible adults, her parents wouldn't eat conveniently and suspiciously placed food, right? Nope, they get turned into pigs. Well, in an unfortunate twist of events, if you get too greedy, you literally turn to pigs. That's because this abandoned theme park is actually a gateway to a special bathhouse for supernatural beings and spirits. Chihiro must find a way to save her parents with the help of some special spirits along the way. A major theme that the story tells is childhood, and the value of family. Chihiro's character throughout the story develops from a frightened child to a self-aware and confident person as she navigates her story and makes sacrifices for her family. Spirited Away was a 2001 film directed by Hayao Miyazaki. His directing and storytelling in this movie was flawless, and some of the life lessons you'll learn are actually quite valuable. So, overall, I'm gonna rate Spirited Away a 5 out of 5 Hawks. So, on to the next film.
My Neighbor Totoro also starts off with the family moving into a new location, though I can promise you no one turns into pigs. The film follows Satsuki and her little sister Mei as their father moves them to a new home that is surrounded by mystical woodlands. It's here where Mei's curiosity leads her to meet spirits in the forest and the most adorable creature ever, Totoro. Totoro comforts Satsuki and Mei during the time where their mother is recovering from an illness and their father is bogged down by work. My Neighbor Totoro is a must-watch for people of all ages, as it tells a universal tale that everyone's inner kid can embrace. We learn ways of coping, acceptance, and healing, all within the beautiful world that Totoro gives us a tour of. While it's the most expansive world Miyazaki has created, it's done so in a way to teach us to find the beauty in all parts of our lives. With the art and score like My Neighbor Totoro's, I think it can bring a smile to anyone's face. Plus, who wouldn't love to watch a bus that's literally a cat fly around in the sky? Being one of Miyazaki's first few animated films, this movie definitely set him apart from other directors. Pioneering in animation and overall art, this movie definitely deserves a 5 out of 5 Hawks.
It's the 20th century where magic and Ghibli-style technology are used in a war between kingdoms. We follow Sophie, a milliner who is turned into an old woman by a, might I say, gross witch of the waste. Sophie sets out on an adventure to break the curse, meeting a rebellious wizard on the run named Howl. In 2005, Miyazaki continued to outdo himself with a fantastical but real reflection of our world. We see the toils of war, the morals of those fighting for and against them, and the beauty that lies within peace. The writing of this story gets all of this across in many different ways. Through the deep bonds we form with Sophie and Howl, the lovable Markle, and the cynical Calcifer. Just like most other Ghibli movies, Howl's Moving Castle has you feeling like a kid again with every scene. Through the stunning visuals of beautiful landscapes, clouds of war and bustling towns, through the powerful score that ranges from adventure and sadness. Howl's Moving Castle is an achievement from the early 2000s, and we're going to treat it as such. We rate it a 5 out of 5 Hawks.
I guess you could consider this special, a Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli tribute. Their movies can never be compared to any other animation studio.
Well, that's a cut for Screenhawks and Hawktaku for today.
That was my line, but it's fine, I guess.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram at hawkmediagroup.news.
And check out the HMG Hub website, where you can see more shows and check out extra content.
If you watch Screenhawks, be sure to check out Hawktaku. And if you watch Hawktaku, be sure to check out Screenhawks. But anyway, I'm Nick Coughlin.
I'm Ethan Langett.
I'm Denea Kilgore.
And we hope you have a wonderful day.